Hey Libra, how's it going? This is going to be your weekly reading from Monday, November 23rd to Sunday the 29th. These are general messages, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. Losing my cards already. And where was I at? My booking page is opened again now that I'm back in Toronto and all settled down, so be sure to check out the description box below for that link, vivaciousboxhealing.com. You can also find my Instagram and Facebook account names there below too, so be sure to check those out for daily messages and energy check-ins. And yep. Okay, Libra. Whew. Do not forget what you bring to the table, okay? I'm getting this feeling of undervaluing and underappreciating yourself and exactly what it is that, again, you bring to the table, okay? So let's jump in here and see what we got going on for you guys. Spirit, what is the overall message and energy surrounding Libra at this time, please and thank you? What is the overall energy for Libra for the coming week of November 23rd and to the 29th, please and thank you? Overall message. Okay, interesting. Overall energy, upright or reversed? Overall energy is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, there's your air energy there right off the bat. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that you guys need to kind of pump the brakes here a little bit, because it's like, I'm not saying that you need to stop doing things for people, but where it's due, when and where it's due, right? Not just giving yourself out and stretching yourself too thin, because I keep getting the feeling that somebody has really made you feel unappreciated, okay? And you don't need that. You don't deserve that, Libra. All right. What else can we get? What are some additional messages we can give to Libra for this coming week? Holy smokes. Some additional messages, please and thank you. What are the messages intended? Okay, that's a good sign. Yeah, you're a 10 of Cups. You don't deserve to be made to feel that way. You deserve your 10 of Cups, okay? You deserve this abundance of happiness and love for everything that you give in, okay? And this is what you're moving towards. I feel like for a lot of you, you're being taught very important lessons in terms of setting boundaries and limits for yourself. Yeah, 9 of Wands. It's like, it's kind of, it's just so funny, these two side by side, because they're such polar opposite energies. It's like, this is what you're striving towards. This is what you want. But you just keep getting I just keep hearing somebody being like, why does this keep happening? Why do I keep getting put into this same position again and again and again and again, right? It's because boundaries. You got to know your worth. We set the intentions for how other people can treat us, right? So if you are setting the pretense that it's okay for a person to treat you in a particular way that doesn't really mesh with what is actually in agreement with what you know you deserve, that's where the scales kind of go wonky, right? So you're just like, you know what you want, but you're just like, but why am I not getting there? But it's because you gotta, it's not even just about setting those boundaries, it's keeping those boundaries in place, okay? Consistency here. What additional messages? Any other messages for Libra, please and thank you, Spirit? Any other messages for Libra here, please and thank you, Spirit? I know there is. Message for Libra, please and thank you, Spirit. Message for Libra. Come on. Okay. Oh, okay. Just as that popped out, I heard them tell me that they want me to go to the Oracle. Okay. All right, yeah. 9 of Swords. Don't get in your... I feel like a lot of you are kind of beating yourself up right now about this situation, but remember, stop beating yourself up. Remember what it is you bring to the table, okay? Don't stop worrying about what other people have to think or say, or how other people think or say say or do certain things that make you feel uneasy or make you feel like your value is down here instead of being up here, okay? Because it's just not. It's like it's not that you're doing anything wrong here. It's just that you're being taught a critical lesson about maintaining those boundaries and almost kind of like putting on this protective shield, this protective bubble around you so that you can deflect these negative energies and these negative thoughts and words and behaviors that people just keep kind of throwing at you, because it's almost just like it's intentionally being all thrown at you right now just to see how much you're willing to stand your ground and keep fighting through this, even though I know you are tired and you're fed up with it. It's like, but pay attention to the cues here, right? Pay attention to the lessons. Okay, Spirit, what messages would you like to offer through the Oracle, please, and thank you. What messages would you like to offer through the Oracle? It's like, I kind of keep getting this feeling like people are like Libras. There's a lot of you right now, a handful of you that are kind of looking up to God and spirits and the universal energies and being like, why? Like, why does this keep happening? And they're looking down at you being like, why aren't you maintaining your boundaries, right? It's almost just like you guys are getting very frustrated with each other. And it's just like, there's a simple solution here, right? All right, Spirit, what is the overall message? What is the overall message here? Or what is the additional messages you'd like to share with Libra? It's almost like like the cards are being really sticky and stubborn right now too. It's just like, nope. You already know what you got to do. We're not going to tell you anymore. Come on, let's give them something. Let's give Libra something here, please, and thank you, Spirit. Okay, yeah. Couple cards here that are really standing out. Be bold and make the first move. What I'm getting with this is just like, be bold enough to turn around. If somebody's making you feel undervalued or underappreciated, say something, right? You don't need to be mean about it, but you also don't need to sit there and essentially like take abuse either, right? Be bold. Shock people a little bit, right? Because I think a lot of people are just used to you kind of being like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. And like just taking it in and absorbing sometimes mean things or just inappropriate things and energy that people are throwing at you. Be bold. Shock people a little bit, right? It's like reclaim that respect that you're deserving of here, Libra. Meditate and contemplate. Yeah, just it's like you guys keep looking upwards for answers or looking for answers outside of yourself instead of looking inwards. It's like if you just took the moment to take a step back and really get to the root of this situation, whatever this conversation is or whatever these surrounding energies are that are making you feel unappreciated, it's like go inwards, do your own work, think about it, meditate on it. What is it about it that you need to maintain and keep in place? What boundaries have you set for yourself, or do you need to set for yourself and maintain and keep consistent here, okay? There's a really important lesson here about knowing first of all, again, your own boundaries and your own limitations, but also working towards that self-acceptance piece as well. Knowing that it doesn't matter what other people have to think or say. What do you think and feel, Libra? You are good enough. You're absolutely good enough. Don't ever let anybody else make you think anything less than that, okay? And what do you need to release? What do you need to release? What patterns have you been repeating for so long that keep putting you back into this same place of feeling, again, unvalued and underappreciated, that you can change, okay? Because you always have the ability to make changes in your life for the better. And it's time that you really do that inner work to just discover what it is that needs to change, what boundaries need to be set in place, and how can you consistently enforce those boundaries, okay? All right, guys, I hope you have a great week. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and if you're interested in a personal reading with me so we can take a look into how you can progress forward in terms of, again, setting those boundaries and maintaining those boundaries, please be sure to check out that link below. I will see you next week. Bye, guys.